All right. Today's going to be fun. Let's get started with a little bit of goodness here. See if we can bring this up. I feel like having a little bit of, here we go. Let's start with this here in a second. Get a couple people in our Zoom room. All right. Just wait for everybody to pop in here. We're going to have a great studio meeting today. I'm really excited for today's morning meditation. Got a couple people jumping into our Zoom in a moment. We'll get everything started with everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've had a great start to the year so far. Great start to February. It's a little rainy here in Las Vegas. Snow coming down in the mountains, but I'm loving it. Super excited and ready to have a great day. Thanks for your patience while we let everybody hop in here. All right. Get this started up.
Recording in progress.
There we go. Get our people into the room. Here we are. Here they all come. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing? Hey, Marika. Zoom was lagging for a minute, so I couldn't get everybody into the room, but now I got some beautiful faces coming in. Awesome. Morning, everyone. Excited to see all of you. Got more people popping in, popping. Zoom was dragging this morning. Unlike me, I've been up since 5, feeling fantastic, so not dragging here. All right, we'll get everybody in, then we'll get started here in a moment. Nice. All right, we're going to start with a little bit of this. I feel like having a little bit of, let's get a little upbeat to get this going. I'm feeling like having a good day today. Let's try a little bit of this.
Okay. I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say. Sun is shining down on me. Birds are singing praise. I'm about to have a good day. In every single way. The God who made the universe knows me by my name, so it's a good day. Baby in my arms, walking through the neighborhood. Living in the present, not what I shoulda or could. I remember back when I was
ready to have a phenomenal year. Who's ready for it, huh? We excited for today? You got that much energy? Awesome. Stoked, you guys. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be fun, all right? Today we're going to be talking about, let me pop this over here. I got a bunch of screens. We're doing a bunch of technical stuff here, which is fun. Today what we're going to be talking about is keeping the faith, which is awesome. And so, like George Michael famously said, you got to have faith. I think in life sometimes what happens is, we allow problems and obstacles to cause us to lose our faith. And we change our course. We give up on our dreams and our goals. But faith is believing even when you don't see the results. Faith is believing that you're doing the right thing, even when things aren't going your way. It's hard to always have faith, but you have to have faith first before you see things start to happen the way you want, the outcomes in your life. So it's important not to just have faith when things are going your way. It's important not to get confused about what faith means and hold back and allow your preconceived notions or experiences of the past to change your experience moving forward. A lot of times when we hear the word faith, we have a resistance to it. We have some type of bad taste in our mouth because we think structured religion or whatever it is. But here's the thing about faith. Faith is a principle. We've created structured religion, faith, spirituality. We put it in a box. But faith is really believing in yourself. It's believing in a higher power, believing there's something beyond you, being accountable to something more than yourself. If you don't have faith, I've found for most people, what happens is you tend to start to waver in life because When you're home by yourself alone, who are you accountable to? Right? It's being accountable to something bigger than yourself. I mean, how many times in our life do we have a front face, a mask we put on for everybody we see in a public appearance, right? Or public persona. But are you really having integrity when you say you're going to do things like, oh, I'm going to do a dry January, or I'm going to meet my goals this week, or I'm going to stop drinking or smoking or doing whatever this thing is. And then you go and you lie to yourself, right? That's out of integrity. Well, who do you answer to for that, right? If you don't hold yourself accountable, how do you reach extraordinary results unless you're doing it for yourself or something more? So to me, faith can mean many things. I believe in God. I'm a very spiritual person, but I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to the same principles, right? This is what I like about spirituality. It's not about saying someone's right or wrong. It's about saying it's all about love. It's all about accountability. It's about having a higher purpose and having integrity to the things you say you're going to do and the things you say you're going to be, right? So that when you're home alone, you can say, I'm doing my best. I'm proud of who I am. I'm being honest with me, because if you can't be truthful with yourself, who can you be truthful with? So if you're out there trying to grow a business, you're trying to improve a relationship, there's something that you really want to achieve in your life, how are you going to do it if you're lying to yourself? We talk about this all the time. Everything is energy, right? So there's frequency. And this is scientific. This is not the spiritual side. It is whether you want it to be or not. It's scientific, it's biological, it's spiritual. It's all the same thing. But what we're talking about is the fact that at scientific level, we are all energy. We're energy in movement, in motion. And so that means we have a vibration, we have a frequency. And it's just like a signal when you turn on the radio. If you tune into a certain channel, you're going to hear that channel. So if your channel is lack of integrity, lack of follow through, lack of consistency, lying to yourself, not being accountable, then look, you're not going to get the results you want. And then we wonder why we're struggling. We feel like we're being cursed. What you're doing is you're choosing that path. And I want us to recognize, look, you're perfect as you are. This is all part of the journey, right? This is another great thing about having faith. Having faith says, okay, things are not going the way I want them to go, but that's okay, because this means it's supposed to be happening this way. Doesn't mean I'm broken. Doesn't mean something is wrong with me. Doesn't mean that I'm doing the wrong thing. It means there's an opportunity for growth, right? So either you take the plan and you have consistency and follow through and it works out the way you want, or what happens is you go, oh, there must be some place I need to grow. Maybe I'm not as committed as I need to be to my plan. Maybe I haven't been as specific as I need to with what my plan is and the steps of my plan. Maybe there's someone or something I've not followed through on. Maybe there's promises I've made that I'm not committed to. And all it does is it helps you level up. It helps you get clear and see where you need to grow. I need to be more determined. I need to be more clear. I need to be more passionate about my work. I need to be more grateful. Maybe I need to give help to others. I need to build a team. There's many different things that happen when we start to pull together this understanding of what the faith is. Martin Luther King said, yeah, I forgot his quote. I have it written down here, but I remember this whole quote's amazing. But anyway, he talks about taking the first step. He's like, faith is taking the first step when you don't see the whole staircase. And I love that. I think that's such a great, statement. It's such a great quote, because it is. You have to have faith even when things aren't going your way. Otherwise, you don't really have faith, right? You have to believe. And trust me, too often what happens is the minute that something doesn't feel like it's going right, we become emotional, we doubt our plan, we start changing it and giving up. I work with so many people that come to me and they've got a plan for something, and the minute that things aren't going their way, they start to say, oh, maybe we should change the plan. This isn't working. I'm going to change careers. I'm going to make a different decision. That's really not what you're supposed to do. That's not endurance. That's not grit. And that's not persistence, right? That's like saying that everything in the universe should always be going your way and you already know how it's going to happen. It's not going to go that way. I always say let go of things needing to be a certain way, because when you do, you realize, oh, wow, I don't know everything. And that means there's a lot of opportunity for me to stretch, for me to learn, for me to advance in every area of my life. So I want to talk about that today. And what we're going to work on this week is keeping the faith. Okay. Some more people coming in. Good. Challenging ourselves to level up and to let go. Because here's the other thing about it. Inner peace. I think one of the greatest things we all want to experience is inner peace, right? And without faith, you really don't find inner peace, because you continue to doubt and question whether you're making the right decisions, whether you're going the right direction, whether what you're doing is right, whether you're living your passion or your calling. But when you're able to let go and have faith and trust, all of a sudden you feel a peace that, you know what? I know I'm doing the right thing. I know that the choices I'm making are taking me the right direction. They're providing me with resources and opportunities for growth. And the other thing about that is you start to understand that maybe there's other ways that things could be done, right? It's so many times I have people come to me that are looking to do something in their life, and they're really have been working on this opportunity for 6 months, a year, like trying to build this business, and it fell apart, or this relationship. I'm really trying to fix this relationship. And we hold on so hard, we force things, we're not in the flow, and we try to make them happen. And all of a sudden we realize when you let go and you have faith, you feel at peace. First of all, you shift your thinking. So you go from a negative mindset and a scarcity mindset to an empowered mindset. And then you recognize and embrace, wow, there might be something better down the road. And there always ends up being something better. Most importantly, your attitude's better and you feel better, which is a very important part of the process, because how you experience life, who knows how much time we get. But if you lose a day frustrated and negative, you lost that day. But when you stay empowered, you're able to cherish that day. You're able to grow from that day, and you make better decisions, a lot better micro decisions. So your experience is so much better. So this week, I want to challenge us all to recognize, we're going to do this as we go through our breath work and our meditation today. I want to challenge everybody to pay attention to the areas in your life where you may be out of integrity with yourself. And when you're out of integrity, where that leads into not having faith, not believing you're making the right decisions, not believing you have the time or the support or the resources you need to be the success you want to be, because you're really on the right track. The only thing is you've heard the saying, being your own worst enemy. We get in our own way all the time and cause ourselves to get off track. So I want us to think about leaning into it, letting go, embracing what's happening, and saying, you know what? I am good enough. I am doing the right thing. And when you do, I guarantee one of two things will happen. You'll be into the flow, or you'll see a great opportunity for growth. Okay? So as we go through our song today, as we go through our music and do our breath work, what I want you to think about doing is I want you to think about having like a little spotlight and going inside your body, your mind, body, and spirit. If you go inside and it's all dark in there, and I want you to imagine having like a little magnifying glass, a little spotlight. I want you to have it kind of scan through your body. And as it scans through your body, notice where you have any blocks. Notice where you have any resistance. Where inside of yourself are you manifesting this conflict? It can be energetic, it can be physical, it can be psychological, emotional, spiritual. You'll notice it, but there'll be places, and sometimes it will manifest physically, right? Sometimes we'll have like tension in our neck. This is what we talk about, like chakras and like Reiki and body work with energy. Sometimes you'll feel it like in your heart. My heart feels like heavy and tense. Sometimes you have stomach pains. But what's happening is it's manifesting where a block is. And when you just put focus on it, and I want you to just witness, we're not judging. There's nothing wrong with you again, right? We're going the right direction. These are all opportunities for growth. All the emotional things you feel, all these blockages, it's not like, oh no, I'm messed up and I haven't grown yet. It's like, no, this is a God-given gift. This is a gift saying, hey, here's something I'm giving you right now. I'm giving you this pain in your neck. So you'll pay attention to this. If you put a little love and a little energy on that and you embrace it, I'm going to tell you what you need to do here, right? God's not going to say like, hey, wake up, Candace, here's what you have to do. What he's going to do is he can give you that thing. You go, oh, what is this for? And instead of saying like, oh, life's terrible, the world hates me, I'm so sick of this, I woke up today feeling bad again, you go, wow, why do I have a pain in my neck? Why do I have a pain in my stomach today? Why do I keep coming back to this thing, this pattern, this loop? And all of a sudden you go, oh, yeah, you know what that is? The pain in the neck is the thing that I keep not moving forward on. This pain in my stomach's because I'm not trusting. I don't believe what I'm doing. So I'm holding this knot because there's something I need to say or need to do and I'm not doing it. And your mind will break through and you'll get this incredible clarity. When it does, that opens up and releases it, right? Energy cycles through your body. That's what the energy centers are, our chakras. You have an aura around you, a chakra. You have chakras that go through. And just like a magnet, just like telephone poles and all these things that send us all of the internet and all of our wireless connectivity, it goes through your body. But when you get blocked, it stops. And what happens is you just loop in an area and you don't have that full current of energy going through you. So what you do is you lose energy, you lose focus, you start to get sick. And your body, again, is all signals. It's sending you more signals. Here's where an issue is. So as we go through this process, I want you to scan your body and really pay attention to what's going on, to witness it and love it, to embrace it, and just put energy into it. As you put energy, you can choose how you want that energy to go. Today, I want you to put the energy from your heart. This is the month of love. It's all about self-care and loving each other. So I want you to take that energy and I want you to put it in those areas from your heart and love it. You don't have to do anything else. I guarantee you, the less you do, the more will come from it. Just embrace it and say, here's where I have a block, and allow that to flow through your body. And it will clear it out. And I guarantee what will happen is by the end of this process today, you'll feel more clarity. You'll understand what you need to work on. And through this week, you'll start to notice that you can start to take steps to improve that thing, right? Because there's always the understanding of what's happening, and then there's the action we have to take, okay? So let's have some fun. I'm gonna bring up our music today. Now, if this is the first time doing breath work with me, first time doing breath work for you at all, couple things to know. First of all, you're completely in charge of this. So the thing is if anything's intense at any time, you need to stop, just stop. It's your breathing. You're doing it. You're in control. I'm just guiding you. All these tools and things we're doing, you're the brilliant one. You're the healer. You have the power. I'm just reminding you, and I'm kicking your butt into a technique to get you some results. But you're in charge. I am going to push you today. We pushed last week and had an extraordinary experience, and we're going to push again today because I want you to get dynamic results in this experience. I want you to really have a breakthrough. I want you to experience the power of what these things can do and taste the medicine. So we're going to do a couple different techniques. But at any point in time, you can stop if you need to. Another great thing you can do so you don't have to fully come out of the process, just slow the technique or change the breathing technique. The easiest thing to do, I have these things called mountaintop breaths, where you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth like this. It's those beautiful breaths you take when you're at the top of the mountain, you've reached it and you feel accomplished, or you come downstairs on Thanksgiving morning and someone's made a beautiful pumpkin pie or an apple pie and you're like, it's so nice, right? That's a mountaintop breath. So at any point in time, if you feel intense, take one of those. You're in charge. But I'm going to challenge you to ride your edge today. And I'm going to push you into this, okay? So we're going to go faster. We're going to pick up the pace today because the more you can oxygenate, and it's hyperventilating, but choosing to do it, like gaining more and more oxygen, the more you're going to get clarity, the more you're going to clean out the toxins, the more you're going to reset that fight or flight mechanism. So the adrenaline, the cortisol is gone, and we move out of that anxious mindset and get to where we're clear. It also makes it much more exhilarating when we're doing our breath holds, okay? So we're going to go through 3 rounds today. When we do these, we're going to do a couple techniques. Today, we're just going to do 2 techniques, but that's because we're going to push them. So we're going to do our alkaline breathing. Alkaline breathing is with your mouth closed, only breathing out of your nose. It's short, sharp breaths. They're going to be like this. Almost like if something was on the end of the nose, it was itching, and you're trying to blow it off like. You should feel, most importantly, a couple things. You should feel yes.
I'm sorry. You have a banner that's going across, and for me, it's really distracting.
Oh, sure. You want me to turn it off?
Yeah, please.
Yep. Hold on.
Thank you.
Just a second here. How's that? But now you got to wave a banner for me.
I'll wave my banner.
There we go. Okay. Freak flag. Got to wave your freak flag for me. Okay. So we're going to go with alkaline, with breath of fire. So the most important thing about breath of fire is whenever you're doing any breathing, this is a mistake that we typically all do, is we tend to breathe vertically up and down, and we raise our shoulders and we're tense. Like we're doing this all the time. A lot of times we don't realize how much we're crunched up in this area, and we're breathing like this and short up here. You don't want to do that. You want this to drop. You want everything to drop, and you want to be breathing horizontally. You want your rib cage to be expanding this way. It'll happen as you do this and as you move through the breath and get used to it. But you want short staccato breaths out your nose for breath of fire. So you should feel your stomach pop. You should be like pop, 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 like this when you breathe. So not up here, but down there, okay? That's what's most important. And don't worry about the inhale. The inhale happens naturally. So if you just blow out, it comes back up. The uptake is easy. So that is breath of fire. Then we're going to do alkaline breathing, which is going to be in through the nose, out through the mouth, just like this. When you do alkaline breathing, you're going to feel when you inhale, your tongue should go up to the top, the roof of your mouth. That allows you to take a deep breath and it pulls the air in through your nose. And then just the exhale just falls out. Now, as we do these breaths today, what we're going to do is we're going to do breath of fire, and then we're going to go double time. So it'd be like this. And then it's going to go faster. So it's going to be breath, 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 and then breath, 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 breath. Then we're going to do alkaline breathing into the nose, out to the mouth. And we're going to do a regular pace. Then we're going to go double time. Then we're going to go triple. We're going to go fast. Okay. And again, all this stuff, you can do whatever pace you want to do, but I'm going to challenge you because I want you to really feel this, really want you to really build this up and get the full effect of everything. And I'll be guiding you. I'll be saying the pace. So don't worry. All I have to do is follow what I'm telling you. But it's going to be a nice, intense, good one today. And then what we're going to do is the first round, we're going to do a breath hold where we breathe in. I'll say, breathe in all the air. Take the biggest inhale and hold it. Exhale and hold. That's called an empty tank breath hold. And you will hold your breath with no air in the lungs. So I'll tell you when to exhale and stop. And we'll stay there. We're going to aim for 1.5 minutes. We'll do the same thing second round. So round 1 and 2 are exactly the same. The third round, the only difference is we're going to breathe in at the end. And we're going to hold that inhale in. Okay? So 3 rounds. It's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I'm excited to do this. I'll guide you through some nice visualizations. We'll head out, have a phenomenal week. All right, let me bring this up here. Okay. The song's great too. All right, guys. See you on the other side. Enjoy. Our breath of fire, just exhaling out the nose. Nice.
We're not getting the music yet.
Oh, you're not? Thanks for letting me know. Let's do this.
We're not gonna get the music.
What do you get?
All right, thanks, Jason.
Oh, you almost had me change it all up, Mr. Fritz.
I haven't looked it up. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. We're going to breathe like this. Breath.
I couldn't hear you there for the record.
Do this if we go back for you guys. That way to make sure we got it. So you guys got it?
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all right. If you guys saw how many technical things I'm doing on my end, you'd laugh. There's like 800 things on my screen right now. I feel like I'm running a news broadcast system. Coming to you live from
music on my end.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys,
I know.
enjoy. You got yours, Ian? Nope.
It's not. I don't have it playing anymore.
I don't either.
I turned it off, you guys. I went back. So we
Oh,
could start over.
oh.
All right, ready? Good now? All right, awesome. Here we go. Okay, going to be starting with alkaline breathing. Ready to go double in just a second. Inhale. Charging when you got these. Stick with it. Good. We're getting ready for our breath in just a moment. Going. Now on your next inhale, taking your deepest inhale. Exhale. Stop. Hold your exhale right there. Take breath hold for a minute and a half or more. While you're sitting here, your breath. Release tension in your jaw go. Release the tension. You need to hold on there. Body's got you. Tension around your chin, temples. Relax. The mind. Here. Tension up in the eyes. Stay. Baughman. We're going to begin. Breathe in and breathe. Nice. Start to feel your body charging up with energy right now. Feeling the tank. Now we're going to move to double time. Nice. Strong breaths. Filling up your lungs. Letting go of all the toxins, clearing everything out that's no longer serving you. Stick with that breath. Inhale and exhale. Keep it going. Nice. Do your best to let all the thoughts fall away. Stick with the breath. Stick. Strong breath. Ride that in. Whatever you feel, whatever your mind's telling you, witness it. Big breaths. Breath, 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 Nice. Keep it going. We're taking our big inhale here in just a second. Now on your next inhale, taking the biggest inhale you've taken. Fill it up some more. Stay there. we go. Breath of fire. Breath. Really charge up this one. It's your last round. Give it everything you got. Allow the breath to guide you. Everything else will just fall away. Stay with it. Good. Just think of being a being of light. Only breath and energy. Everything else. Clearing out everything that doesn't serve you. Making space for everything. Creativity. Love. Patience. Breath. Give it those paces. Music guide you. Breath guide you. Breathe. Let it fill you with energy. Nice. Go to our Baughman breathing. 3, 2, 1. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And in through the nose and out. Yes. Deep breaths. Powering yourself. Shining a light side and right. So all of you love it. Breath, breath, breath. Whatever you're seeing, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're hearing, just witness it. Let it go. Takes just a moment. Here we go. Breath, 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 breath. charge up. On your next inhale, taking your deepest inhale, deepest one you've had today, sip some more, and hold for 2 minutes. Holding it in, hold tight. Got this. All the way. Feather. Hands in the light. Breathing in life. Breathing out anything that doesn't serve you. Enjoying the inner peace you created. Your eyes remaining closed. I'd like for you to begin to listen to that small, still voice inside. Become familiar with it. Let your breath connect with your heart and your spirit. And then let go. I want to challenge you today to have a dynamic experience within yourself throughout this week. I want you to imagine that light searching through your soul, searching through the darkness, internal self. Go deep inside. Just seek out any places where you have uncomfortability or resistance when it comes to faith and spirituality. understand what it is about faith that's hard for you. You're embarrassed. Are you confused? Did you have a difficult relationship with faith? Maybe in your childhood or in the past. Whatever it is, recognize it. And just put that loving energy from your heart into it. Embrace it. It's a part of you. It's there because there's something it needs to tell you. It has a purpose. It's been waiting for you to come here today. Waiting to tell you something. Now's the time to hear the message. Put some love into it. Imagine the energy from your person here, just shining into this area. Bringing love. Imagine letting go of this limiting belief or this block. Clearing that area so you can make room for more abundance, peace, love, creativity, understanding with yourself and others, a way to connect deep to the energy, to the universal consciousness, to the world around you. Let that light shine bright. Let it grow. There's no limit on how bright it can shine, except what you put on it. Feel your heart swell. I want you to recognize this week where you can be kinder to yourself, where you can empathize better with others, where you can turn to God to guide you, letting that small, still voice, that intuition, give you strength, courage to continue forward in those moments when you think about turning back, giving up. I want you to sit for a moment in that silence with the voice. Search your soul. Cleanse your energy, your heart, and your mind. Now I want you in your mind to float out to next week on Sunday morning. I want you to imagine waking up in your bed, feeling so incredible, so incredibly refreshed. You take your first breath when you wake up and you think, I feel incredible. I feel like I slept for a week. I feel inspired. I feel energized. I feel positive. And you think, oh, wait a minute. Wow, I remember at the beginning of the week doing the breath work with Brett and this visualization, and we talked about this. I can't believe how much progress I made in 1 week. I can't believe I transformed myself this much in just 7 days. Allow yourself to embrace that feeling of accomplishment, the inner peace, because it doesn't take a lot. It takes letting go. And there you are, realizing the power you have to change your life, to shift your perspective, to have all the time you need, to have all the resources you need, to be the person that you've always wanted to be. You just have to accept it. And it feels so good to be here, to be this version of yourself. Finally, letting go of all those things that didn't serve. Now, taking a deep breath and just exhale and let it sigh out. Taking another good deep breath. I want you to imagine grabbing onto something, whether it's a thought, whether it's a feeling, whether it's a thread on your blanket that's laying over you as you cuddle in your bed. I want you to hold on to that. Hold on to that thread and come back to now, holding on to that, staying connected to that vision, to that future version of yourself, coming all the way back to now. And as you do, your unconscious mind will help you know what you need to do, what you need to say, what you need to be this week to make that a reality. And you don't have to do anything more than show up. Come all the way back to now. And take your time. And when you're ready, come back into the room with me. And take a moment to enjoy the work you've just done and what you've just accomplished with your mind, your spirit, and your breath. Nice. Beautiful. Thank you guys for sharing that today. If anybody would like to say anything, feel free and pop in. You don't have to. Great seeing all your beautiful faces, by the way. Excellent. So a couple things, you guys. Let me give you a couple calls to action this week. So we're doing our event in Breath House coming up in March. I'd like to ask for your help. A couple things. I'm going to send out information. Make sure you all get it. I'm going to send it in our Discord group chat. I'm going to send it to you through text messages. We're all connected, know each other. So if you don't have it, or if you do get it, please share it with others. So make sure that everybody in here gets it. But March 1st, we begin the VIP coaching, group coaching. So you get to work with me for 1 month leading up to the event. The event is on March 31st. That's the day of the retreat on Easter Sunday. On March 1st, we start group coaching. You get 4 weeks of working with me every Friday for 2 hours. It's typically thousands of dollars to work with me a month. I'm giving an unbelievable opportunity through this. It's going to cost $4.99 to work with me for the month and to do the retreat. In addition, I have specials running right now, the ticker promo that was driving Candace crazy. Right now through Valentine's Day, you get $50 off of any of the ticket prices. In addition to that, every ticket you purchase, you get a general admission pass, meaning you can bring someone with you for free, or you can split the cost. Did that to make sure you have an accountability partner and someone to share this experience with. So I'm going to share some information with you. I would really appreciate if you'd share that out to your friends, your groups, people that could really use this help, right? This is about making impact and helping transform people's lives, mind, body, and spirit. That's the whole point, impacting our community. So I will share that information with you. Couple things. I have a Facebook page for the group or for the event. I'm going to share that to you. I would love for everybody to simply go there and just like the page and maybe make a comment. When you do that, what happens is that entire page gets shared to your whole network. You don't have to do anything else. The minute you like the page, your network gets to see it. So it's a great way to build awareness. So I'd really appreciate if you could do that. Then also, we want to grow our community, grow what we're doing here with the morning meditations. So little challenges, each time you come, do your best to bring someone with you each week. Invite someone new to come that you know would enjoy this experience. And I'm going to be doing a raffle. So our Discord group chat, I'll make sure everybody has the link. The best thing to do is invite people to join that group chat, because then what happens is they see everything that's going on, the events we're doing, the news we're doing, the links for the breath work, for the meditations, everything I do. So I'm going to do a raffle. Every person you invite to join the Discord, the group chat, will give you one free ticket into the raffle to get free admittance, VIP admittance into the retreat. So every person you invite gets you an entry into the raffle to get free VIP for Breath House in February. If you haven't joined yourself, when you join, that's the first ticket for you. So your joining is one raffle ticket. You invite somebody else, that's 2 raffle tickets. And this in February, we're going to do a raffle for VIP. In March, we'll do a raffle for general admission because the VIP will have started already. But each month I'm going to do a raffle so we can continue to be incentivized to grow this and bring people and have fun. And I want to give you back for giving to me. I want to make sure that's always reciprocal and we're always making an impact for each other and sharing each other's value. So like I said, I will make sure and send this out to everybody. My call to action is let's grow this tribe together. Help me grow the Breath House retreat. Let's grow this community. We had a great meeting last week with some of our friends here in town, and we talked about this is the impact, right? The more people that come, the more people we heal, the more people that can grow, they become friends, they become resources. There's support. One of the most beautiful things, we went to Fritz's birthday party yesterday. It was a fantastic birthday celebration of his Valentine baby birthday here at Centennial Park. Love you, brother. And one of the most amazing things was seeing all these beautiful faces again. I get to see all these beautiful people all the time. And Josh and Danny and I were talking yesterday about how nice it is because you have such support. We know that every week we're going to see each other several times. The morning meditations, the breath work, out at different events. And it's incredible to know these people have got my back. These people love me. They want the best for me. I know they're there. And it just makes a real inner peace in you and a strength for life. And so the more we can build that, that's what it's about. Knowing that, wow, there's 30 people now, there's 40 people now, there's 100 people now that I can turn to that are there, that are believing in me, that are supporting me. And like they say, when God says, when 2 people pray for something, he's there. Imagine when there's 40 people and there's 100 people and there's 500 people, and we're doing it with consciousness and with purpose. And so I appreciate and love you all so much. So grateful for you guys. Thank you for really showing up each morning and doing this, being here, and taking the time for yourselves and for me. It really means a lot. And this is going to be an extraordinary week, guys. I already know it. I can tell you. Embrace it. Look inside yourself, like we said. Keep the faith, right? That is, the faith is talking about believing in yourself mostly, believing that there's a purpose for you, there's a calling in your life, and that you're doing the right things. And trust me, when you stick with it and you release, hi Wendell, when you release, what happens is you're divinely guided to where you're supposed to go. You grow, you learn, and you evolve. And that's what we're here for. So I love you all so much. Thank you for staying a little longer. We had a nice long one today, but I appreciate it. And I know you took more time for you today, and that's going to play into your life and your path. So have a wonderful day. I'll be talking to many of you in just a little bit, but I love you all so much. And remember, extraordinary is only a thought away. See you guys all soon. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you
Brett.
all. Love you guys.
Thank you. Brett.
Bye, guys. Bye, Aim. Bye,
Bye, guys.
Candace. Bye, Fritz. Bye, Eric. Bye, Danny. Bye, Josh. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Really appreciate you taking the time to be here. God bless. Have an extraordinary week. If you have any questions about the retreat, if you have any questions about life in general, send me a DM, go to my website. There's many ways to connect with me. And I really look forward to helping you have the most extraordinary year. Take care.